She's not acting like she's in pain.
No.
She's not acting like she's been shot.
No.
She speaks to a couple of people.
Right.
Never told them, I'm injured, I'm
Nope.
wounded, I'm shot, call 911.
Nothing.
They said it was normal.
Mm-hmm.
They said she was cool, calm, and collected.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no blood trail.
Nope.
Not a single blood trail from that car all the way through the parking lot, up the stairs, into the apartment. Not a single blood trail. But they want everybody to believe she was shot from inside the vehicle. Greetings, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the People's Global News Network. Welcome to another episode of the People's Global News Network, a network where we did not come to lighten up, we come to tighten up. We're bringing you the story today, a story that is very serious, involves a murder case in Jefferson County, Texas. The notorious, well known for racist activity, having racist judges such as Lane Walker, etc., in Jefferson County, Texas. There's a man in jail for murder right now. And the evidence appears to show in multiple different areas this man is absolutely innocent. Even the victim's family, members of our own family, are advocating for this man's freedom, saying he is not the man that killed our loved one. His wife is here today. She's joining us. Good morning, sister. How are you?
Good morning. Well.
This has been a hell of a ride.
Yes.
A hell of a battle.
Right.
Having attorneys on the case that, in my opinion, were not qualified, didn't do a
Right.
great job, was really in way too far than what they should have been,
Right.
bit off
Right.
more than what he, quote unquote, could chew. And I tell people all the time, sometimes it's not the charge that's the worst thing that you're going to deal with. It's having incompetent counsel that is
Right.
not well qualified to represent you that could turn out to be the very worst thing, worse than the charge, than the case itself.
Mm-hmm.
Take us from the beginning of this case, sister. Tell us about your husband. Tell us his name and what happened here.
My husband's name is Nerbert Frelow Jr. Everybody know him by Low Key or Low. And he's a good man. During that process, he was taking care of my dad. My dad was on hospice. I had to work. So once you go on hospice, you have to be there 24-hour care. And it was weird. I'm like, one day the police came to our house. It was snowing and inquired about the vehicle we had in the house. So we had just bought the vehicle. He thought, well, maybe something with the vehicle. Let me get the title and bring it down there. We went down there to go talk to him to see what the question was. And then it turned out to be, well, hey, did you go to this place? Do you know this person by his name? He only met the girl one time. She did his hair, and he knew her as D. He didn't know her first and last name. The picture they showed him of her was like way when she was in high school or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what she looked like now. And then once they showed the video of his car dropping her off, oh, yeah, that's D. He's like, I didn't know what her first and last name were, And it proceeded on to, well, what happened? Nothing. She asked me for a ride. Said if I give her a ride, next time she'll do my hair for free. She needed a ride to go see her brother. I dropped off. He said, yeah, she was a little erratic. Didn't understand what was going on because she never portrayed herself like that. And she got out the car, and he said, seen her walk away. Nothing never happened. She was irate about not dropping her off at one spot. I backed up and dropped off at where she said they wanted to be at, and I drove off. And I didn't know what was going on, but that was it. Mm-hmm. And next thing you know, that was in January. They took it. My husband volunteered that same day. Here goes my phone. Here goes the car. Here goes, I do have a little personal gun. Here you go. Mm-hmm. Everything. Gave everything to him. Like, what are y'all doing? Luckily, I was there with them and was able to proceed on to make sure certain things was done right. Because I'm like, this is not, I see the questions you're asking, but why so aggressive about it? The way the evidence was pulled about the gun, and hey, where's the evidence recovery team? You're the detective interviewing, that's fine, but where's the evidence recovery team? You're trying to retrieve his personal gun that you're saying possibly could be used. Where's that? Proper mishandling, nothing. Everything was no gloves, no evidence bag, no evidence recovery team, no crime scene, no nothing. But 3 days later, you call, hey, come get your stuff back. Sorry for your inconvenience. Then here comes March. There's a warrant out for his arrest. What? Really? So fast forwarding to, like you saying, have an incompetent attorney who didn't pay attention to the case, who didn't try to do anything, who never visited my husband. After 4 months, we had to fire him and get new counsel representation because he was not able to represent my husband. We have that now. I saw the video of what actually happened. There's no way. This is the same video, which I know it's not because I went into the room when we were talking about it. It's not the same video. They showed him as clear. She got out the car. She kicked the car. She threw a bottle. But that's the same side of where she was shot at. She walked around. There was several people that she could have hollered, help me. She never did that. I saw where she went on camera, went to the person's house, where the apartment she was actually found at, or the 911 call came from. She talked to people outside. She talked to the person inside the house. The person 911 called said, I don't know what's wrong. She came here, she couldn't talk. She just fell out and died from a possible drug overdose. They didn't know until she got to the hospital coroner, oh, she was shot. The whole game changed. But guess what the police didn't do? There was no crime scene. There was no crime scene tape. I watched all this. I'm looking at the cam footage now. So it's 2 weeks ago now. All this time, I'm just not seeing this.
Now, let me ask you a question. When they took the vehicle to search the vehicle and to do a forensic examination of the car, was there any blood found in the car?
No.
Was there any shell casings found in the car?
No.
Was there a murder weapon found in the car?
No.
So your husband has been charged with murder.
Yes.
Because he was the last person seen dropping her off in a vehicle.
Right. They said there was some swabs. We still don't have those swab results back of a gun residue, so swabs. So I'm like, where was the swabs at?
Okay, so if you have gun residue in the vehicle,
right,
you don't have a murder weapon.
No.
And you can't take the bullet from the victim if you find it through examination of the body.
Right.
You can't match that to a weapon because you don't have a murder weapon.
Right.
And because you have gun residue in the car, what are you going to match the residue to? You don't have a bullet.
Right.
I
Who's
mean,
to say who did anything with the car?
You don't have a shell case.
Right. That all that.
When I looked into the case, what was interesting to me, no bullet from the body, no shell casing. So even if you have gun residue, what are you going to match it to?
Right.
That was interesting to me. And I have to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. When I went to court with you, and I watched this hearing, yes, it was a black lawyer. Love you, brother. We wish you success. We wish you growth and development. But this was the most pathetic demonstration of legal representation I had ever seen.
Embarrassing.
It was so sad. I literally wanted to stand up and say, and I've never done anything like that. I wanted to stand up and say, please, can we stop this?
My husband said the same thing. He said, I want to say,
can
I just represent my own self?
Can we just stop this? Because it was that pathetic.
I
It was
agree.
that shameful.
I agree.
And the attorney, every human being has room for growth and development. But brother, please don't take another murder case. You need a lot more training, experience, and you need some legal-minded mentor to help you. Don't just take it for the money. Even the judge in that case.
She tried to help him.
The judge was literally almost trying to be the lawyer.
Right.
But the judge pretty much was saying to the lawyer, look, I can't be your client's lawyer.
The Texas Ranger sitting next to him
Exactly.
was like, okay, giving him more advice.
Even
than he
the
was.
Texas Ranger that came on as an investigator in this case. Trying to tell the lawyer, hey, wait a minute, it was pathetic.
Right.
Now, you did hire a retired Texas Ranger.
Yes, I did.
A highly credentialed, successful, and credited Ranger.
Yes, Brandon
who
Best.
has a stellar record. What's his name?
Brandon Best.
This man is a hell of an investigator.
Yes.
What all did he find?
Oh, my gosh. First of all, he said, Miss Frelow, I'm so sorry. You hired me. I didn't even have to do an investigation. The police department in the discovery, once they had the nerve to go to the DA picked it up. They indicted my husband 2 weeks after we got it. 2 weeks. Still right now, this happened in January. We're in July. Right now, they still don't have all the autopsy, the toxicology. It's still stuff they don't, but you indicted my husband. How? Because the evidence was given back to us before he was even charged with murder. Okay. He looked at the video. It took him an hour, maybe an hour to go in. No way. Your husband did not shoot Donisha Buckner. I said, okay, sir. I said, you sure? He's like, once I get the video compiled together, I'll show you the timeline. My husband dropped her off at like 11:58, 11:59. She walked to the building, walked to to the house, did something outside, all kind of stuff. Never yelled for help. At maybe 12:30, after he was already back home, a 911 came call for a 911 overdose, not a gunshot.
And what was crazy about this case, when she gets out of her husband's vehicle, she's not acting like she's in pain.
No,
She's not acting like she's been shot.
no,
She speaks to a couple of people.
right,
Never told them, I'm injured, I'm
Nope.
wounded, I'm shot, call 911.
nothing.
They said it was normal.
Mm-hmm.
They said she was cool, calm, and collected.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no blood trail.
Nope.
Not a single blood trail from that car all the way through the parking lot, up the stairs, into the apartment. Not a single blood trail. But they want everybody to believe she was shot from inside the vehicle. If she was shot inside the vehicle,
She's been holding herself, yelling. I just think nobody gonna just walk
not a
around.
single blood spatter. She was shot sitting down in the passenger seat, according to the prosecutor's theory, detective's theory, and not a drop of blood inside the car. Something's wrong here, ladies and gentlemen. This case is not passing the smell test, but I will be taking my film crew to Jefferson County, Texas.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to attend the next court hearing,
Right.
and we really want to see what's going to happen here. We really want to expose what's taking place in Jefferson County, Texas.
Right.
A lot of young men, in particular black men, in Jefferson County, Texas,
Yes.
are in jail solely because they're poor and they could not afford adequate and thorough representation.
Right.
And the system treats them as cannon fodder, no matter how innocent they may be. But this case, we're going to fight this one.
I promise you.
This case, we're going all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to continue to update you about this case.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of family man was your husband? Tell us about
Oh man, everybody know. Low key gonna help you out. My mom, my dad, me, anyone. We'll be riding down the street. Hey, he's a mechanic. Hey, let's stop and I got my tools back here. Everybody know that my husband was a loving, caring, thoughtful, do anything for anyone. And I told when me and her mom, Donisha's mom, talked, I said, I'm sorry that if she would have passed away, if it had been in the company of my husband when he gave her that ride, I promise you, he'd have took care of her. He was so distraught, like, what? You know, it's personal because my husband lost his son to gun violence. That girl had kids. She was innocent. I don't care. She didn't deserve that. So my advocacy is for my husband, Nerbert Frelow, and y'all got to do right by Donisha. Brought the police. It's 3 females now that done died. Nobody y'all haven't resolved those cases. You got to do it, but don't pin it and don't make someone be a scapegoat because you didn't do your job. At least do a crime scene. Do right by her. Also, I'm mad about that. You putting it on my husband, but do right because if it was my daughter, I'd be feeling the same way her mom is too.
You've met with her side of the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who all have you met with?
I met with her uncle, her mom, the auntie after the bond hearing. They sat down. We all talked. I was embarrassed. I wanted to talk to him because several people kept saying he didn't do it. They know who did. Talk to the family. I'm not going to do that. I finally, when I sat down and realized it was proof, because I was like, well, what if he did do it? And because they're like a second side of cousins to us. So it's family. But he don't know all my family, like, you know what I'm saying? But I knew who she was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, man, my poor auntie done lost all these people. So I go over there. They willingly, yeah, come meet me. I sit down. I'm talking to them. I'm thinking they're going to surprise about the bond hearing. First of all, how the DA's office on sending victim assistance to help them. They're the victim. So I thought they were going to be there. They haven't even been made sure aware of about the thing. So they didn't know about the bond hearing. I'm talking to them. They tell me, no, that's not what happened. We know who did it. When Dorso called us and told us who they were on the case, that's not who did it. We gave you evidence. We bought your ring camera footage of departments. We told you. Our witnesses was there. No statement in those files.
Wow.
That's not justice. That's all the mom kept saying. That we know that that's not justice for Donisha.
So members of the victim's family is also advocating for your husband's freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yes.
What else would you like us to know about your husband?
Just know that he would not do this. This has hurt him, his parents, his kids, his name. The name alone is a Frelow. You can't, once that you put that out there, you're not gonna forget their name. It's a unique name. And he's being strong. It's 6 months he's been in there. He's faithful to God as always. Nicole, no, pray. Go ahead, seek help, but don't let them follow through. And he's just been a strong man because I don't know. He's a strong man, but he's a man of God. And I thank God for him being honest. I thank for the fundraisers we had, the people coming out. We sold out our dinners. I thank for the consistent help, the knowledge, people calling and saying, hey, and talking to me. No, that's not right, Nicole. Do this, do that. This has helped him come home. And I promise you, when he comes home, we're going to get justice for Denisha too.
And I understand there have been several groups or organizations
Oh, yes.
there locally who have assisted in helping you
Yes.
with your husband's fight.
Yes.
Who are they?
Antoine Goodo, Miss Lopez, LD Ray, I can't even think of their name, just because I want to say it. It's several different people, friends, family, sending money, donations, his brother, everyone, my uncle. It's just so many people that know him and praying for him and making sure he's good. I can't even thank everyone.
To those local organizations on
Right.
the ground in Jefferson County,
Right.
Texas, that have been helping this sister, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Because your work is not in vain.
Yes.
And it is your work and your sacrifice and your willingness to stand up in Jefferson County, Texas, that will make life better and safer for Black people. So to those activists and local organizational members,
It's David Jones. I forgot.
salute
David
you.
Jones. I know. David Jones.
Brother David
Actually,
Jones,
Yep.
I salute you.
He is help too.
To all of you all on the ground helping
Yeah.
to fight for Mr. Frelow, I salute you.
Yep.
I'll see you soon in Jefferson County, Texas. I've been to one hearing. I look forward to coming to the next.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Mr. Quanell.
Thank you for speaking out and speaking up on behalf of your husband.
Oh, yeah.
You have been a tireless warrior, a tireless lioness.
Yes. I'm not going to
A
give up.
real lioness in fighting for your husband's freedom.
I am.
I hope and I wish and I pray that all of us as men can have a woman this faithful, this strong, that would advocate and fight for us, put our life on hold to fight for us if we have ever been in trouble or in need. I congratulate you, sister. I salute you.
I have a husband that's worth it. If you to meet me, I can't wait to meet my
Amen.
husband. You're going to
Amen.
see, oh, that's why. And anybody who know low-key know, he'll do it for me. He don't play about me either.
Brothers, did y'all hear what she just said? I got a husband that's worth it. Thank you for being with us, my sister. Thank you for being here. Jefferson County, Texas, we're coming. We want to know the truth. And we want an innocent man that's charged with murder to be exonerated,
Right.
not based on emotion, based on the facts. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the People's Global News Network. Share this story. Share Mr. Freelow's fight for justice. Share with everybody. And thank you for always tuning in to the People's Global News Network. Thank you.